Hello students, in today's video we are going to see exercise 1.6 question number 2. Find the value of k for which the equations kx minus 2y plus z equal to 1, x minus 2ky plus z is equal to minus 2, x minus 2y plus kz equal to 1 have no solution, unique solution, infinitely many solution. First we are going to write the augmented matrix A and B. A is the coefficient matrix. What are the coefficients here? K, minus 2, 1. Second equation 1, minus 2k, 1. Third equation 1, minus 2 and k. This is the matrix A. Now the matrix B is the constants, that is 1, minus 2 and 1. Now we have to write the augmented matrix AB. Augmented matrix means we have to join the matrices A and B. So that is nothing but K minus 2, 1, 1 minus 2K, 1, 1 minus 2K. With this we have to join the matrix B. The matrix B is 1, minus 2 and 1. So this is the augmented matrix AB. Now let us bring this in the echelon form. To bring it to the echelon form, we are going to use Gaussian elimination method. You have learned about the Gaussian elimination method in the previous exercise. So we are going to bring it in the echelon form. Gaussian elimination method is we have to use the row operations. So now for this we have to make this element as 0, this as 0 and this as 0. Only then it will be in the echelon form. So to bring it in the echelon form, the first thing is in this column 1, just see if you have 1. Yes, you have 1 in 2 places. So you can interchange these two elements. Bring 1 as the first row, first element. We're going to bring 1. Here you have the first row, first element as k. We are going to bring 1 as the first row, first element. For that, we are going to interchange row 1 and row 2, or we can interchange row 1 and row 3. So it is better to interchange row 1 and row 3 because you need 1 here, only then we can bring 0 here. So let us interchange row 1 and row 3. So when you interchange row 1 and row 3, you get the first row will become 1 minus 2 k 1. Second row we have not done anything as it is. We kept the 1 as it is here. Minus 2k 1 and minus 2. Third row, first row will become the third row. Minus 2, 1 and 1. So we have to make this as 0 now. This you have to make it as 0. This we have to make it as 0. And this also we have to make it as 0. Only then it will be in the echelon form. R2 minus R2 is R2 minus R1 will give you 0. And R3 is R3 minus k, the constant is k here, k times R1. So this row, so first row is 1 minus 2 k 1. Second row 1 minus 1 0 minus 2k plus 2. So this is minus 2k plus 2. 1 minus k. Minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3. R3 is k. What is row R3? R3 is k minus 2 1 1. R3 is k minus 2 1 1 minus k times R1. What is minus k times R1? Multiply this by minus k. That will give you minus k minus into minus plus k. So it will become plus 2k minus k. You're multiplying this by minus k. That will give you multiply minus k square You're multiplying this by minus k. That will become minus k. Now add here 0. 2k minus 2. This will give you 1 minus k square and 1 minus k. So this is your R3 now. So R3 is R3 minus k times R1 is giving you 0, minus 2 plus 2k, 1 minus k square, 1 minus k, 0, 2k minus 2, 1 minus k square, 1 minus k. Now we have to make this element as 0. So you have 2k and minus 2k, that means 2k minus 2 plus 2. When you add, you will get 0. R3 is R3 plus R2. First row as it is, 1 minus 2k, 1. Second row 0, minus 2k plus 2. Third 1 minus k minus 3. The third row has changed as 0. And you're going to add these two will give you 0. Add these two, 1 minus k square plus 1 minus k. You can write it as 1 minus k. You can use the identity here. 1 minus k square, you can write it as 1 minus k into 1 plus k plus 1 minus k. So the common term is 1 minus k. So 1 minus k, if you take it out, you will get 1 plus k plus 1. That will give you 1 minus k. 1 plus 1 is 2 plus k. So we can write here 1 minus k into 2 plus k. If you add these two, 1 minus k minus 3. What is 1 minus k minus 3? It is equal to minus k minus 2. Minus, take it out, it will become k plus 2. You can write that here, minus of k plus 2. So this is now in the echelon form. 0 here, and we got a 0. So this is in the echelon form. The question is, find the value of k for which the equations have no solution, unique solution, infinitely many solution. Now there are three cases. See, I will name this as A33 and this is A34. Now first case is if A33 is 0. If A33 is 0, then you will get no solution. If this is 0, then this is not 0. This is 0, this is not 0. Then it is, the condition is no solution. Second case, next is A33, that is this number is not 0. If it is not 0, then you get unique solution. Okay, if this is 0, you get no solution. This is not equal to 0, unique solution. And the third condition is A33 is 0 and A34 is also 0. Then in that case, you will get infinitely many solution. If A33 is 0, then the rank of AB will be, this is 0 now, if this is 0, the rank of AB will be, rank of the full matrix AB will be 3. In that case, rank of AB will be 3 and this is 0, right? So this is 0. So rank of A will be 2 because this is 0. So we get no solution. Ranks are not equal means no solution. That is a Roush-Capelli theorem. Now if this is not equal to 0, there is some number here. Suppose there is a number here. Then rank of AB is equal to rank of A is equal to 3. Then you get unique solution. Because there is a number here. So number of non-zero rows if you count, rank of AB will be 1, 2, 3 because this is a non-zero element. So rank of AB will be 3 and rank of A also, if you take this matrix alone, you will get rank of A is also 3. If both are 0, then rank of A is equal to rank of AB is equal to 2. In that case, you get infinitely many solution. So now you get two values here. Put 1 minus k into 2 plus k equal to 0. You get k is 1, k is equal to minus 2. So let us take case 1. If this is 0, if this is 0, when will this become 0? When k is 1. When k is 1, this will become 0. So when k is 1, if that becomes 0, this is becoming 0. This A33 is 0. If A33 is 0, then what happens? Rank of A, what will happen to rank of, this is 0. What is rank of A? To this is a matrix A. Count the number of non-zero rows. 1, 2. This is a 0 row because this is 0 now. So rank of A is 2. What is rank of AB? This is 0. This is not 0. So this is a non-zero row. Number of non-zero rows will be 1, 2 and 3. So rank of AB is 3. So that means they are not equal. So the system has no solution because their ranks are not equal. So rank of A is not equal to rank of AB. Rank of A is not equal to rank of AB. Now what is case 2? I told you A, this element is not equal to 0. That means this will become 0 when k is 1 and k is minus 2, isn't it? K is 1, this will become 0. When k is minus 2 also, this will become 0. But this should not be equal to 0. The condition is, second case is this should not be equal to 0. That means k is not equal to 1, k not equal to 1 and k not equal to minus 2, because k is 1 and k is minus 2 will make this as 0. If they are not 0, rank of AB 1, this is a non-zero row. 2, this is also a non-zero row. K is not equal to 1, k is not equal to minus 2. Rank of A is equal to 3. Rank of AB is also equal to 3. So the system has, if they are equal, the system has unique solution. Case 3. Case 3 is both are equal to 0. A33 is 0, A34. That means this is 0. When will this become 0? K is 1. And not k is 1. When k is minus 2, this will become 0, right? When k is minus 2, this will be, both should become zeros. So k is minus 2 will make this as 0. This also as 0. There is a case 3. Both should become 0. This should become 0. This also should become 0. That is possible only when k is minus 2. So case 3 is k is equal to minus 2. So when k is minus 2, rank of A is equal to rank of AB is equal to 2, because if this is 0, this is also 0, k is minus 2, both will become 0. So rank of AB will be, this full row is 0 now. So rank of AB is 1, 2, only 2 non-zero rows. And if you take only the matrix A, this is 0. So the number of non-zero rows will be 1, 2. So rank of AB is also 2, rank of A is also 2. Therefore the system has infinitely many solutions. Now we will move on to the next question. Investigate the values of lambda and mu for the equation 2x plus 3y plus 5z equal to 9, 7x plus 3y minus 5z equal to 8, 2x plus 3y plus lambda z is equal to mu have no solution, unique solution, infinite number of solutions. So as usual, like the previous sum, let us first write the matrix A, B. What is matrix A? The coefficients. That means 2, 3, 5, 7, 3, minus 5. Third matrix, third row, 2, 3 and lambda. This is the matrix A. What is matrix B? The constants, that is 9, 8 here and mu. Now we are going to use the rank method. So for the rank method, we have to write the augmented matrix AB. We have to join the matrices A and B. So A is this 2, 3, 5, 9, 7, 3, minus 5. For matrix B, it is 8. Third is 2, 3, lambda and mu. So this is the augmented matrix AB. We are going to use the rank method. So for that, we have to bring this matrix AB in the echelon form. To bring it in the echelon form, we are going to use the Gaussian elimination method. That is, we are going to make these elements first column, first element is 2. You have to make these entries as zeros. Then you have to bring 0 here. To bring zeros here, we are going to use the elementary row operation. For that, first thing is, first column, you just see if you have 1 here. No. Then you just see if you can divide by 2 and make this as 1. If you divide by 2, these elements will change as fractions. So there's no use. So just leave as it is. This element we are going to keep as it is. Now we are going to make this as 0. So how do you make this as 0? You can find the LCM of 2 and 7, that is 14. So multiply this by 7 and this by 2. Normal, how do you use the elimination method? The same method you are going to use. Multiply this by 7, this by 2. So 14 minus 14 will give you 0. When you multiply by 7, the entire row should be multiplied by 7. Here also, the entire row should be multiplied by 2. So R2 is, we are going to change R2. We are going to multiply this by 2. So 2 times R2 minus 7 times R1. And this R3, how do you change? You have to make a 0 here. So you can just subtract. So R3 is R3 minus R1. So let us do this. So 2R2. That means you're going to multiply this by 2. So 2R2 is 14. 2 into 3 is 6. 2 into 5, 10, 16. 7R1 minus 7R1. Minus 7 means this will become minus 14, minus 21, minus 35, minus 63. Just add them. This is 0, minus 15, minus 45 and minus 47. So this will become now, the first row is as it is 2, 3, 5, 9. Second row is this 0, minus 15, minus 45, minus 47. Third row R3 minus R1, just subtract. 2 minus 2 is 0, 3 minus 3 is 0, lambda minus 5 and mu minus 9. So this is in the echelon form now because we got 0 here, 0 here and 0 here. We use the row operations, that is called the Gaussian elimination method. So we got it now. Now we have to see the 3 cases. What is case 1? Already we saw that if this element is 0, then we get no solution. If this is 0, no solution. If this is not 0, and then you get unique solution. If both are equal to 0, then we get infinitely many solution. So first thing is lambda, this is 0. When will this become 0? When lambda is equal to 5, okay, and mu is not equal to 9. Both should not, only this is 0. The case 1 is, this is 0, A33 is 0 and A34 is not equal to 0, okay, only this is 0. So if this is 0, when will this become 0? When will this become 0? When lambda is 5, and this should not become 0. That means mu is not equal to 9. So if in that case, if this is 5, this will become 0. So what is the rank of A? Rank of A means you have to see only this matrix. Lambda is 5. This is 0. So number of non-zero rows will be 1 and 2. This is a 0 row. So rank of A is 2. What about rank of AB? You have a non-zero row here 1. This is 2. This is also non-zero row because this is not equal to 0. This is mu is not equal to 9. So that means this is not equal to 0. So rank of AB is 3. That means there is no solution. System has no solution. Case 2. First we took A33 0 and this is not equal to 0. Here A33 not equal to 0. That means this is not equal to 0, not equal to 5. So lambda is not equal to 5. So you know that case 2, this is not equal to 0. A33 is not equal to 0. So here lambda is, this is not equal to 0. This should not be equal to 0. That means lambda is not equal to 5. So when lambda is not equal to 5 and mu can be any number, mu can be even 9 also, mu can be any real number. So then in that case, what will happen to the rank? If this is not equal to 5, there is a number here. So how many non-zero rows will be there? Let us find the rank of AB. So 1, this is a non-zero row, this is a non-zero row, this is also a non-zero row because lambda is not equal to 5, this is not equal to 0. So there are 3 non-zero rows. So rank of AB is 3. Now take the rank of A. Again, this is a non-zero row, this is a non-zero row, this is also a non-zero row because lambda is not equal to 5. When lambda is not equal to 5, this is not equal to 0. So rank of A is also equal to 3. So rank of A is 3, rank of AB is also 3. Therefore, the system has a unique solution. Now, case 3 is both are equal. A33 is 0, A34 also 0, A33 and A34 both are zeros. That means this is 0. When will this become 0? When lambda is 5. When will this become 0? Mu is 9. So when lambda is 5 and mu is 9, you know that these two will become 0. So what happens? Rank of AB 1, 2 non-zero rows because this is 0 here, this is also 0. Because lambda is 5, mu is 9 we are going to take. So rank of AB will be 2. Now take rank of A. This is 5. Lambda is 5. When lambda is 5, this will become 0. So rank of A will be 2. So rank of AB is also 2. Rank of A is also 2. That means this is less than the number of unknowns. This is equal to 2 is less than the number of unknowns or number of variables. How many variables are there? 3 variables are there. So if it is less than the number of variables, then the system has infinitely many solutions. Thank you.